So basically what I was trying to say before, guys, is if you block your puberty at 14, you can't have your puberty at 14 back. You can have your puberty, I suppose, at a later age when your body's... everything's malfunctioning. The body works a certain way. People say you can pause things and resume it later. It doesn't work like that, and there's been so many individuals to say, no, it didn't work like that for me.
Let's talk about facts.
If you want to have intellectual discussions.
Spiritually oriented, very beautiful far who you are beyond the personality.
I'm a human being, same as you. Be who you are.
But to answer your question,
What is really going on? And let's get into this.
And what is happening, WIRGO? Welcome to the wonderful world of WIRGO, the place where we get asked what is really going on. And today we're doing a reaction and a review with myself, Carl, and
Alyssa.
And with that, what are we reacting to, baby?
We are reacting to JP Reacts. These people are hilarious hypocrites.
Hilarious hypocrites, you
This
think?
is Awaken with JP, isn't it? But this is his other channel.
So, guys, we're huge JP fans. I've loved JP since I originally saw him way back when he did this special on TED Talks. Very young when he came on, and he was talking about being weird. And I tell you what, it was great because, like, at that time I was going through a huge weird phase myself, like hugely weird. And I was owning it a little bit, but I felt a little bit like weird for owning it. And then JP just walked on stage one day as I was sat in there munching crap and putting rubbish in my mouth and just feeling really lonely and demasculated by all the world and thinking everybody'd lied to me. And I watched JP tell me it was okay to be weird. But the way in which he did it was great. I advise anybody to go see it, and if I remember to put a link in, I will. I might even put a little snippet in. Ready?
So what if the purpose of your life was actually to be yourself? Can you slice through the psychological scar tissue of your programming that has you acting normal so that the miracle of you can actually arise? So what is weirdness?
The amount of these we'll probably leave in and people go, look, I've the Muppet left in again.
You love it.
I forgot to do the... Oh, we should double top me today. What do you reckon?
Double top you.
Well, I missed out the top from the other one on me. Typical. When the top had to be put on me, missed them out completely. Funny to watch. You think, what a fuck. It's not a coincidence. We didn't do a silence break. So I didn't see it.
Oh, yeah.
We should have done it. We'd put the silence breaks in, guys, so that I can see when there's things to be slotted in. It's just a lazy way of doing it, because I'm trying to bang these video up as fast as I possibly can. That's what she said. No filter! Did that work there? I don't think that worked. It was very doubtful when I said it, like, does that work? We'll have to check that one back. I wonder how many people rewind it back and go, no, you muppet. Anyway, we love JP, right? Well, I did. I showed Alyssa, then you fell in love with JP. He's
awesome.
a comical. He loves comical nuance. He likes to talk about things. Guys, just go watch him, right? He's fantastic.
Funny.
But in this one, he's doing his reaction bit, like we're doing.
We like to you news.
We like to news.
Love
Brilliant.
that.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
So if JP ever gets to see this or anything like this, or a fan JP even, we would love to speak to him for our show.
No,
not only because we want a lot of clicks and likes, and you know, sponge off him. No only just so that, right? But no, I think JP's going to love how I see the reality. I think how I see reality is going to do something to JP that will change him. I can almost promise you. If you don't believe this, go watch Danny Shine. He used to be one way, and I did something and he went another way, and he won't fully commit to how it's shown in the world. I want to get him on my show again. I mean, you're going to do some things with Danny Shine soon. Yeah. I think that can be our weekend ones, and we only do those this weekend, as well as, you know, what we're going to be doing tomorrow night, yeah? We didn't do it last week, guys. We had a lot on, but we've been bucking ourselves up to do it tonight, and it's going to be good. A little bit of a drinky pool and have a good time, yeah. We're going to be right drunk out tonight. Anyway, shut up, Carl. Let's get into JP React. What on earth is this about, babe? Well, let's play and find out, is it?
Yeah.
Anything else
I
you
have
want
no
to add?
idea what it was about.
No? Don't forget, guys, all the signage you get in about us doing TikTok and all that, BF. Monday we're continuing that. Yeah. So if the signs are coming up, we're lying to you, fibbers. It'll be over there next week. We've got to get a lot of stuff sorted first.
Do you think a 12-year-old should be able to get a tattoo?
No. No. It's a pretty permanent decision. They can't make the decision for themselves yet. Something permanent on their body.
Do you think a 12-year-old should be able to consent to puberty blockers?
Yes. Yes, and I understand how that sounds really hypocritical. Yes, it's a permanent change on their body, but I think that at that point in their life, they probably know who they are, who they want to be.
And you think so?
Right, so guys, when you hear in the Bible, the Bible to me is something different to what it means to you, yeah? And you hear statements such as, beware the double-minded. That's who they're talking about. Individuals that can hold a mathematical thing here for this thing, but then go against it here. And when you ask them what the difference
Even though
is,
it's the same scenario.
they can't tell you. They're Babylonians. They're confused. That's confusion. So when people are Babylonians like that, there is a way to deal with them, and I think I've got it down. But this guy's doing a great job.
12 years old.
Yes.
Woo! 12-year-olds definitely shouldn't be able to consent to getting a tattoo, but...
This is JP, by the way, not
Yes.
the other guy before. In fact, I don't know his name yet, but I would like to find out because I've seen him in one or two things now. Is he new? That guy
I've never seen him.
on the street?
That's the first time I've seen him.
I really want to find out. He'd look pretty awful, man.
Probably.
They should definitely be able to consent to getting puberty blockers because they're both permanent decisions. That makes a lot of sense. Welcome back to the JP Reacts channel, my beautiful freedom-loving friend, where we like to call out the lies, hypocrisy, and corruption of tyrants, shine the light of awareness on woke absurdities, and highlight the amazing work of other freedom fighters. Freedom Fighter is bringing some common sense to the table today, which we need more of. The opening clip, and I'm going to show you some other pretty intriguing clips from a man on Instagram, goes by the username Malik Snaps. So he's doing these man on the street interviews with presumably college kids and asking them the questions you just saw, and we see.
So guys,
He's got a whistle in his...
yeah, I was going to say.
Sounds like the bloody otter from Winnie the Pooh, isn't it? Is it Winnie the Pooh?
Somebody call for an excavation expert. I'm not in the book, but I'm at your service. Go first. The name is McCard. What's your problem?
Who am I about to know?
You're gonna yes, I know the gopher.
The gopher, yeah, the gopher.
Woo! He's falling down the gopher hole.
Well, I can't stand around lollygagging all day. Got a tight schedule.
I love that gopher so much. Oh, we always used to wait for him to come on just to fall down in the
making the
gopher hole
dance
so
and
we could
slapping
laugh.
the meds with his tail and that.
I thought, what about me, my brother? That's the best part of Winnie the Pooh, watching the gopher fall down the hole.
Oh.
You know, woo! We die laughing. Horrible little buggers we were. But yeah, you can hear that in the back. Yeah, I was going to bring that up. I forgot what that actually going to say now.
Sorry.
Bloody well be. Oh no, it was because the guy's channel came up. I was just going to say, hey guys,
Malik.
we're going to find out. We're going to go log onto his thing and subscribe to him. We haven't done that yet, but he deserves our subscribe, just like we do. Hit that subscribe button. Guys, if you love JP, I think you're going to love WIRGO. The WIRGO Warriors that I'm building, I'm going to show you how to become a WIRGO Warrior. That means something. It isn't just a name we give you. It's going to be a position you take in life. And I'm going to give you all the tools eventually of that. I know there's people out there going, oh, the heck is this great twat telling us you can give. You don't have to accept anything. I'm offering things to you. You can accept them or not accept them. That's up to you. Piss off if you don't want him. No, joking to stay. God, I like he's turned to God. I told you, didn't I? I'm going to be able to do something with JP that's going to blow his mind, I believe. I mean, it's very big-headed of me, but I've got so much confidence I'm going to be able to do it, and I will. The way we go, and we're going to do it. I completely forgot what we were talking about now. I just wanted to bring that guy in. He was talking about his gopher whistle. The gopher whistle. His gopher whistle. I know he's saying this thermothic fool trying to take the mick out of people. No, I just think it's funny.
Kids and asking them the questions you just saw, and we see a wide variety of answers ranging from just ludicrous hypocrisy.
God, I never really noticed it before. Now I can't get it out of my head. Sorry. Why am I saying sorry? Fucking JP loves it. Sorry, you weird wanker. No, that was really nasty. But JP gets the banter. Don't worry. I have not offended JP. Trust me.
No, it takes a lot.
I've offended all of JP's lovely ego that he likes to get offended, but not JP. JP's fine, right? He's great. He taught me to be weird. Right? He said, "Be weird, Carl." I love it. I love it a lot. So I think, okay, I'll be weird. But yeah, JP. I love the guy.
Yeah,
I thought I could say it's very difficult to say things, but because I want people to go watch his stuff. People the one criticism people say about him that I don't agree with. They say he flip flops. He doesn't flip flop. I find that JP will say something about something, and he's like me. He'll justify it as far as he can, and then soon someone takes away that justification and gives him a different justification for something that's different. He'll accept that he was incorrect, and he'll go down the correct route. That's why I call him a warrior. And he calls him freedom-loving warriors, he says, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Hello, my freedom-loving warriors. Well, we're the WIRGO Warriors, JP. Same thing. Ours is what is really going on. So, freedom-loving. Yeah, so same thing, really, isn't it? Yeah. We should band together. Same thing for JP and all that, mind you, for all our stuff.
Yeah.
If we can get JP on board with all that, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm doing, though? With so many people getting on board, we could raise so much money for charities and things like that, and for them. They didn't have to do anything.
Yeah.
My one creation and their help, we could band together and create something wonderful.
Yeah, definitely.
Accuracy, mind's not activated, just running the hypnotic program that woke culture tells you should run. And then later on, we'll see some common sense answers, which is refreshing. Common sense answers.
Been warned the battery's going, guys, so I'm trying to pause as much and get through this.
Coming from college-age kids. So let's take a look at some more clips from Malik Snap's Man on the Street interviews about should 12-year-olds be able to take puberty blockers.
Do you think a 12-year-old should be able to consent to puberty blockers?
Yes, because that's not a permanent decision. When you get puberty blockers...
It's not a permanent decision, what?
What? Right. So what they're saying is, straight into this, is it?
The recording.
I completely forgot what we were talking about, guys. I thought we were just going to get back into it.
For a lot of kids, that's like life-saving. It's keeping them from having to go...
Oh, actually, I was saying how they don't see it as a
permanent thing.
So basically what I was trying to say before, guys, is if you block your puberty at 14, you can't have your puberty at 14 back. You can have your puberty, I suppose, at a later age when your body's... everything's malfunctioning. The body works a certain way. People say you can pause things and resume it later. It doesn't work like that. And there's been so many individuals that say, no, it didn't work like that for me. I don't know why they all... it's like because someone told them. It's like they go on from authority. Someone said, this is, you can do this, or that you can do that, or you can go back on it. But everybody's gone through it, says you can't do it. So the people who've actually gone through it say you can't do it, but it's doctors that say you can do it. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't know enough about it to say anything is true or not. I'm just trying to guess. If you know below, guys, how do you get your puberty at 14 back? You don't, because you're 21 by the time you take them off or something like that. I don't know enough about it, though, to be honest. I want to learn about this. People, let me know, guys, if you know in the comments below what you think.
Through a puberty, I think...
By the way, it's a permanent decision.
Puberty blockers are a great sort of like
middle
ground.
Even JP saying it's a permanent decision.
To allow a child to better understand themselves without having to make decisions like surgery or doing nothing and having to live through a puberty that they don't identify with.
What? See, I mean, none of that made sense to me whatsoever. I couldn't even make head or tail what she just said. See, it's like they speak a different language, but they taught that. Who taught them this language? Who taught them to think like this? It's strange.
Live through a puberty you don't identify with. Does God make mistakes? You have to absolutely think so.
What?
Whistle, man.
Yeah, I know the whistle, and because JP is awesome, mate. But yeah, he's right in what he's saying. Though you'd have to believe God, as in the creator of all things, as we understand it, has come down to this point of where we are. Someone made a mistake, and we, little old us, and creator of all things, this mistake you made. I mean, it hasn't been a mistake for us a long time, but now we're identifying with the mistake. It's an identity. The imaginary friend is saying, I don't agree with the body I'm being given. It's like, who made you the boss?
Yeah.
You're the imaginary freaking friend. Who made you the boss? I don't get it. Someone explain down below how the imaginary friend gets to decide the body it's in. My imaginary friend doesn't identify with the body that created it. Why did you make it like that? You created it. And someone has to explain these things to me, because I don't understand. You made the imaginary friend. The thing that identifies, you made it. So why did you make it that way?
To believe the puberty that you are destined for is not the puberty for you. It's a force of nature. It's like being in the ocean. There's a tidal wave coming, and you're like, dude, I don't identify with that tidal wave, so it's not going to hit me. It hits you. You try to mess with a tidal wave of nature, it's got consequences. Yeah. Let's take a look at some more.
I think a 12-year-old should be...
Consequences. Don't tell these people about consequences. They don't know what they are. You've got to understand it. They don't know what consequences are, buddy. Look, guys, I think everybody understands consequences, but there are individuals that are starting to believe more, don't fully understand what consequences are, and don't go through them.
Yeah.
You seen them more?
Mm-hmm.
Able to consent to puberty blockers?
If they can make an informed decision, yeah.
And you think a 12-year-old can make an informed decision?
I don't know, I guess it depends on the 12-year-old.
Be like a really mature...
Do you see what I mean? They just make it... this is how they do it. You say, can a 12-year-old make a informed decision on having a tattoo? They'll go, no. On taking heroin, no. Cutting off part of their body? Depends on the 12-year-old. I don't get it, guys, honestly. I get it. It's just trickery in Babylon. Babylonian. It means it's confusion. Doesn't make sense. There's no mathematical structure behind it.
For a 12-year-old.
Right, yeah.
You can kind of see what this lady, what she actually thinks versus like her initial, like, oh, here's what I'm supposed to say. Of course I can consent to it. Then, oh, well, you know, if they're mature. And then like, well, that'd be a really mature 12-year-old. Yeah, it would, wouldn't it? It's kind of interesting social experiment here. Let's see some more.
If a 12-year-old thinks they're a different gender, they should be able to go in and be like, I want puberty blockers.
Yeah, I don't think it's that simple as that. I think there's a lot more like.
This is why I swallow a hair and cough. When they do, I don't think it's as simple as that. And I'd be like, yeah, but I'm not asking your opinion on it. I'm asking just the question is, do you think if that was the case, then they should be allowed?
In general.
They don't want to answer that question. They want to change the question. People like this, oh, stop straight away.
To them.
I said, don't change my question, please. Well, you're changing my question. That's not what I asked. I said if that is. Yeah, but I think your premise of your question is wrong. I say, well, then if changes that, right? Because it's not saying it is, it's saying if it is. I don't want to answer if questions, and yet they want us to answer if questions all the blinking time.
Medical theory and social wellness that needs to be incorporated into that interaction between a 12-year-old and a doctor, if that's what you're saying they're going to.
Right, that'll do. We'll go from there. I was going to say about this gentleman is, if you keep looking at it as in the adults can do it but the kids can't, then the kids are just going to copy the adults. It takes a village to raise a child, guys. Now it obviously takes the world because we have the internet. So the children are seeing these adults and they want to be like them. So by allowing adults to act like this within society, you're allowing your children. But it's a losing battle. They think somehow that, we can say the adults do it. No, that's what's destroying it.
Yeah.
You have to stand on your 2 feet and say, no, this behaviour can't be accepted in our society because it breeds illness within our society. More and more people get confused of the word. The word needs to have power and mean something, and they're just diluting our language down to make us fight against each other. Somebody needs to stand up and take strength in our language and put it back together, because people like this who allow adults to do it are just showing the children what the next generation should look like.
Or mustache energy. And shout out again to Malik Snaps for these Man on the Street interviews, where he's just simply displaying the truth of what people are thinking, or the truth of the brainwashed programming that people aren't thinking but is taking up hardware space on their minds. It's just very interesting to display the truth. It's kind of like libs of TikTok. They're not even doing any commentary. They're just saying, like, here's what woke people are saying. Observe it. I enjoy these. Hopefully you enjoyed watching with me. Appreciate you watching this.
Lives at TikTok. We should watch that.
This channel, my beautiful, freedom-loving friend. I look forward to seeing you on our next video. But before that, I want to give you a special message from a sponsor I'm proud to have.
Allow a child to better understand themselves without having to make decisions like surgery or doing nothing and having to live through a puberty that they don't identify with.
Live through a puberty you don't identify with. The ocean, there's a tidal wave.
If they could make an informed decision.
Supposed to say, of course they can.
Theory and social wellness that needs to be incorporated into that interaction between a 12-year-old and a doctor, if that's what you're saying they're going to. But I do think that a 12-year-old should have that choice.
To me, in that clip, we see a mix.
I felt like I missed something, so I just wanted to run through it.
It actually, yeah.
The courage to speak common sense, and then the compliances of common sense.
A 12-year-old should be able to consent to puberty blockers?
No, I think.
Yeah, I think we watched it all, didn't we?
Yeah, it's just a big sponsor.
Yeah, guys, because we went off a couple of times, we double check and everything. Look, go watch JP Reacts and go watch JP, A Weekend with JP. Yes. All his channels. How many has he got now? Has he got more than 2? I can't remember. Anyway, go check out those 2 channels and any more, guys. He does great comical value with his We Like You News and things like that. And he's always like putting like a comedy skit on, mocking sort of like reality as we live in it at the moment.
Trying to make it lighter for us, isn't it?
Definitely does do that. He's recently come to God. He has gone to it looks like the Jewish God at the moment, the God of good and evil. But I hopefully will change his mind soon, and I will turn him towards him and become a Christ. He's almost there, and I think he'd be a very easy person to convert. Yeah. Just need that time with him to converse about reality I see and the reality he sees, and try and make something in between.
It'd be a great interview.
I think every interview would be great with some of these individuals because what I'm talking about is so unique and different.
And kind of their missing
and
piece
of course
piece.
it's me, you know. What's that?
It's kind of like their missing piece because they kind of got all the aspects of their life set, but it's just certain aspects of it, and I think you could just slot that
that is the role of Jesus Christ and Nazareth, is to be the missing piece for a lot of these individuals they see as like disciples or whatever that can go on tell all the people that like admire and follow them what they've learned. Oh, well, we'll see what happens. Right, other than that, should we just leave it with JP at the moment? We're going to do much more on JP, guys. I hope you liked it. I thought we messed this one up. It was the best one.
Mumbly-jumbly,
It's just one of those ones we'll check out there and people can love it or like it. That's right, guys, WIRGO, what is? Harmony.
To the love, support and sharing of the community that has followed us here on YouTube, we have been able to build a village for special needs children in crisis out in Tanzania. Our family in Tanzania is now made up of nearly 200 children. Most of these children have disabilities, and most of these children are among the most marginalised human beings in our human story. To all who have partnered with what we do, thank you for your love and support. We simply can't do what we do without you. If you visit www.sharetanzania.com/partnership, you will see all of the details there.
Recording again.
What are we doing now?
One more. We'll just quickly look at what attaining.
What attaining.
That's right, yeah. What attaining. I'm going the old subs. There's loads I want to do, but like everybody's talking about Candice at the moment for being a badass when she's pregnant.
Oh,
she was
right.
always a badass. Pregnant for that. This is what they want. This is how they planned it.
Affect everyone on the planet.
Not all the old consent. These people are hypocrites. Do you want
I
to
like
look
JP.
At
Remember
do you want to do a bit
JP?
JP and see and have a look? We do love JP.
Like
right?
a bit of a week with JP. He's funny.
Yeah, we haven't really put him on yet.
This is a React one. This isn't a.
Yeah, it'll be a
JP
React.
Reacts.
Yeah, there'll be us reactors as well.
Rising even further, many people are turning to solar power and battery.
Many people.
Do you think a 12-year-old should be able to get a tat?
Many people is a trick, guys. When they use subjective words. You okay?
Oh.
Almost dropped the mouth, did you, babe?
Yeah. Speak.
And pooped yourself.
I did.
Alright, you ready to get into this then? So we just go. I did press record, didn't I?
Yes.
On there. You seen the countdown to the end of the days. Life. Clock tick life. Yeah, it's recording. It's already recording, Carl. Don't be a spasm when I don't want your life. Okay, right, that's recording. Are you ready to get into this bit?
Yeah.
Okay, right, full memory card. That's good, mate. That's good. Good. Right, I forgot where we were again. Let's just jump back into it. JP's not going to be happy with this.
He's going to be late all over the shop.
This is a wank review, boys. I'm sorry, JP. First time reviewing you as well.
More waiting, but I don't want to like put down trans ideas, so.
I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Carl, you're complete and utter.
Do you think a 12-year-old should be able to?
But I don't know who's got that one. Ding, 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 ding. That's recording in, and I forgot what we've done. Should we just get that straight with this? We have to do a silence break. I think that'll do. We will film the amount of these we'll probably leave in, and people go, "Look, I've the Muppet left in again."
You love it.
I forgot to do the. Oh, we should double.
The auto
silence
whistles.
You're awful. I better get this one in. I'm either leaving this in for us Muppets messing this up, or you're gonna get. Oh my goodness.